Hey friends, it's Heather, and it's been a while since I've done a tutorial, so I thought I would do one using a couple different techniques that I haven't shown you already. I'm starting out with this witching hour graphic sheet of vintage Halloween images from Gecko Gals. You'll want to keep an eye out on my blog and over at Bella Creations and the Flying Unicorn for some cool Halloween items I will be doing in September for the design team at Gecko Gals. So I'm going to just start out. I've already got my background layer highlighted. I'm going to create a new layer. And my new layer box opens and press OK because I want to keep it transparent. Go back to my background though. I've got my rectangle select tool. I'm going to come right in here and select this cool hourglass image, which is kind of tiny, but that's okay because I'm going to make it bigger. I'm going to edit and copy. I'm going to go to my new layer and I'm going to edit and paste. I'm going to turn off this layer here so I can't see it. I'm going to go to my scale tool and scale this image, make it a little bigger. The scale window comes up. You'll see that it's linked right now. If it's not linked, this is what happens when you drag it to make it bigger. It doesn't do it in proportion, it just does it however you want, however you move it. But that's okay. If you goof, you just hit reset and it goes right back. And then you can click on these little chains and it'll link it. So now you can drag and make it bigger, or smaller, and it's in proportion. And then hit the scale key. Okay, and now that we've got that there, I am going to go ahead and anchor that. Okay, what we would have done, or something I've shown you in the past, was to use the fuzzy select tool, and we would say click on this white area here, and then right click, edit, and cut, and then we do it here too. Oops, we hit this, and then edit, cut, and we would just continue to do that till we got rid of all the white, which you can see that would be, if I did it here, it'd be a lot of cutting and cutting and cutting. I mean, you can also hit the delete if you want on your keyboard. So I'm going to edit, undo, cut, edit, undo, fuzzy select. That's the good thing about GIMP. You can go back to the beginning of your project and just undo all your mistakes. Alright, so this time what we're going to do is you can go through layers this way or layers this way and you'll have the same menu. But I'm going to do it this way so it's easier for you to see. So I'm going to go from layer to transparency, and we're going to change a color to alpha. So we're going to convert a specified color to transparency. I'm going to hit this button, and this little window is going to show up. And what it's showing you is that we're going to change this white to the transparent background. Now all you have to do is click OK. And voila! Now you have this wonderful just black and transparent image, which is really cool. I'm going to use my eraser tool here for a moment and just get rid of this black down the corner. And I got a really small eraser. Let me get my toolbox or my paint brushes, and I'll get a bigger eraser, and that way I know it's gone for sure. Okay, get this back out of the way. Alright, now I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna, let's see, I'm just gonna go right click, edit, I'm gonna put copy visible, so everything that would be visible, which will just be the black. And now I'm gonna go to another page that I have, which is this orange background sheet paper. It's one of the 8x10s, or you can get a set of ATCs from Gecko Gals, and they're just pre-made up papers that you can print out, so you could like do a digital collage with them or whatever. I'm going to go to my layers menu, create a new layer. My new layer window opens. I want to keep it a transparency background so you can see my orange through, and hit OK. So now I've got my new layer. I'm going to right click and paste, and now I have this really cool hourglass on my orange paper. I'm going to move her down just a little bit. And let me see where that puts her on my page. It's hard for me to tell where the bottom of my paper is. Get all this out of the way. I guess that might be it. Yep, okay, so let me just move her up a little. See how much bigger I might want to make her. Yep, I think I'm going to make her bigger. So let me get my toolbox back up here and get my scale tool. You'll notice how it kind of, this time, oops, I got the rotate. Cancel that. I meant scale. This time, you know, it copied like the whole layer, where if I just selected it, it had been a smaller area. Not that it matters, but I just hit scale, so she's going to get bigger. And I don't know why that's doing that. There we go. Okay, and I'm going to hit my layers and go ahead and fasten her down there by anchoring. Alright, I'm going to go back to that original background. Here we go. Layers. Let's go back to this. I'm going to shut off that one. Make sure there's nothing selected. Alright, and let's get this, let's use our lasso tool to get this cat. And just, you can kind of click and there we go. I'm going to find my layer box. Make sure I'm on the background sheet and not the other one. I'm going to right click, edit, and copy. And now I'm going to go back to that original, or my orange sheet. Here we go. Get my toolbox all the way, and I'm going to create a new layer. Get my box over here. It says transparency, and I clicked OK, so my new layer popped up. And I'm going to stick a paste on here. And there's my little cat. And let's move it around a little bit. Okay, and let's see. I'm going to make it bigger. So I'm going to scale. And you'll see this one is already linked, so I know I'm good to go as far as not having to worry about it being unproportional or in proportion, unproportioned, either way. And I think I want this cat to be flipped, so I'm going to go to my layer, transform, and I'm going to flip horizontally, so just the cat flips. Okay, and now I'm going to move it down a little, like maybe right here. Let's see, that'll work for now. Let's pull this down. I'm going to go ahead and just anchor. If I cleaned it up on the other image, then I could have just moved it around wherever I wanted it here, but now I'm going to have to clean it up and then remove it. So let's see. Oh, I've only got like a moment left to finish this video, so let's do the fuzzy select here and edit, and then select none. So now you see my cat, and really quick I'm just going to show you how to make this cat transparent or more transparent. You just go to the opacity here on this layer and change this, and you'll see how my cat gets darker and lighter. If you want, you can do the same thing with this other layer with the haunted hourglass. You'll see how she gets lighter or darker or more opaque. Okay, I think that is all I have time for at the moment. But that showed you how to use the, you know, how to make your layers transparent so you can do more additional things on top of each other. And it also showed you how to get rid of all white or a certain color to make it transparent by using that transparency color to alpha in the layer menu. So have a great evening. Thanks. Or day. Bye. In a moment anyway. It'll be goodbye. because it'll beep.